Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Simple English Learning. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Have you ever felt that frustration? You're listening to a podcast, watching a movie, or even just talking to a native speaker, and it feels like they're speaking a different language. You catch a word here and there, but the whole sentence, the whole conversation, just floats right past you. You nod and smile, pretending you understand, but inside, you're thinking, what did they just say? If that sounds like you, you're not alone. This is one of the biggest challenges for every English learner. You can study all the grammar rules in the world, memorize thousands of vocabulary words, but if you can't understand what you hear, your progress feels stuck. Listening is the key that unlocks everything else. It's the door to fluency. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to share with you what I call the listening breakthrough. 3 steps to understand everything. These aren't magic tricks. These are simple, practical steps you can start using today to transform the way you listen. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear plan to start understanding more and more and more. Let's dive right in. Step 1. The mindset shift. From catching to connecting, very first and most important step isn't a technique at all. It's about changing your mindset. Think about how you usually listen. You probably feel like you need to catch every single word. Like a catcher in a baseball game, you're trying to grab every sound, every syllable. When you miss one, you feel like you've failed. You get stressed, you panic, and then you start missing even more. Your brain gets so focused on that one missed word that it completely forgets to listen to the rest of the sentence. This is a common and very stressful way to listen. It's also one of the main reasons why people feel so overwhelmed. I want you to change this approach. Instead of trying to catch every word, I want you to start connecting these. Think of a conversation like a puzzle. You don't need every single piece to see the whole picture. If you have the corners and a few key pieces in the middle, you can guess what the final image is. English listening is the same. You're not aiming for 100% word-for-word comprehension. You're aiming for 80% to 90% meaning comprehension. What does that look like in practice? It means you focus on the keywords. Keywords are the most important words in a sentence, usually nouns, verbs, and adjectives. For example, if someone says, "I'm going to the store to buy some milk," the important words are store and buy milk. Even if you miss the small words like I'm, to, or some, you still understand the main idea. So, the next time you're listening, try this. Instead of panicking when you miss a word, ask yourself, what are the most important words I heard? What's the main idea? This small shift from catching to connecting will take so much pressure off of you. It will make listening feel less like a test and more like a fun game. And guess what? When you're more relaxed, your brain works better, and you'll actually start understanding more. Step 2. The repetition game. The power of listening again so that you have the right mindset. Let's talk about a practical, powerful technique. It's so simple, you might be surprised. The second step is repetition. You listen to something once, and you don't understand everything. What do you usually do? You move on. You find a new video, a new podcast, and you start the process all over again. This is a huge mistake. Think of it like lifting weights at the gym. Would you lift a heavy weight for just 1 second and then move on to a new one? No. You would repeat the movement again and again until your muscles get stronger. Listening is just like that. Your brain needs repetition to build those connections, to get stronger. So, here's my challenge for you. Find a short piece of audio, Maybe a 1 to 2 minute clip from a podcast, a video, or an audio story. Don't listen to it just once. Listen to it 3, 5, or even 10 times. The first time, just listen for the general meaning. Don't worry about the details. The second time, pay attention to some of the specific words you didn't catch the first time. The third time, focus on the speaker's accent and rhythm. How do they link words together? And so on. Each time you listen, you'll notice something new. The first time, it might sound like a blur, but by the 5th or 6th time, you'll be amazed at how many words suddenly become clear. Your brain is a muscle, and you're training it with this repetition. This technique is incredibly effective for building your ear for English. You're teaching your brain to recognize patterns, sounds, and word connections that it missed the first time around. It's a game changer. Step 3. The shadowing technique. Speaking to understand. Okay, we've got the mindset and the repetition. Now, let's add a third and very active step. The third step is shadowing. Shadowing is a technique where you listen to a native speaker and then immediately try to repeat what they said at the same speed and with the same rhythm. You're basically their shadow. Why is this so powerful for listening? Because it forces you to engage with the language in a totally new way. When you listen, you are passive. When you shadow, you are active. You're not just hearing the sounds, you're producing them. When you shadow, you start to feel the flow of the language. You'll notice how native speakers link words together. For example, what did you do? Often sounds like what ya do. Shadowing helps you to feel this change in your mouth and your ears at the same time. You're building a connection between your mouth, your ears, and your brain. So, how do you do it? 1. Choose a short audio clip, just a few sentences. 2. Listen to it a few times to get the general idea. 3. Then, as the speaker talks, try to speak at the same time, mimicking their pronunciation, their speed, and their intonation. Don't worry if you miss words or make mistakes. The goal is to feel the rhythm and flow. Start small, maybe with just one sentence, then a few sentences. This is a fantastic way to train your mouth and your ears to work together, making you a much better listener. When your mouth understands how words are connected, your ears will understand them too. Putting it all together, so there you have it. The 3 steps to your listening breakthrough. 1. First, change your mindset. Stop trying to catch every word and start connecting the 2. Second, use repetition. Don't just listen once. Listen to the same audio multiple times. 3. Third, use shadowing. Practice speaking to improve your listening. These 3 steps, when practiced consistently, will transform your listening skills. Remember, fluency isn't about perfection. It's about communication. By training your ear to connect the dots and building your confidence, you'll feel that incredible breakthrough. The world of English content, movies, podcasts, conversations will finally open up to you. Thank you so much for joining me today on Simple English Learning. I hope this episode gives you a clear and powerful plan to improve your listening skills. Try these steps this week and let me know how it goes. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep having fun.